with the Gundam card game on the way, I thought this would be a good opportunity to share another deck list with you guys. Hey, welcome back to another episode. Mobby here, and today I'm going to be giving you my personal deck list for this pure green Heero and Char deck. Make sure to like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel. I upload daily duels and deck profiles for different anime TCGs. Alright guys, here we go. Before we get started, these are using all of the sort of revealed cards from the Edition Beta, which includes Edition Beta specific cards, GD01, which is the first set to come out, and then it's going to be Star Deck 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a pure green, and it's not like 100% ready to go, but this is a draft letting you know what kind of decks are possible with the current ones that are out. So when the real game releases and all the cards are ready to go, we're definitely going to come back and I'll give you a revised list. I know you can do multicolored decks, but I wanted to see what you can do with just this pure green one. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a green deck that revolves around Char and Heero, and it revolves around using Char on the early game, then using Heero as a huge late game ender. So let's begin with this pilots. We're gonna go pilots, bases, commands, and then mechs in that order. So, and if you guys are interested, there's a pure list of it in the description. I have a full Excel sheet for all of my decks for One Piece, Gundam, Dragon Ball, Union Arena, etc. It's all there. So let's begin with Char. This is going to be from STO3. So this is a level 3 pilot. Burst add to your hand. He is a 1/1 when activated, when paired. Attack. During this turn, this unit gets 1 AP, and if it's linked, it also gets high maneuver, which means your opponent cannot activate a blocker, but you can still activate, action card, etc. So once again, these the pilots are pretty much what the mechs revolve around, etc. So we have 4 of these Chars. Now we have the Heero Yuy. So from STO2, so you can already see where we're like mixing it, right? STO3, STO2. Alright, so this guy is a level 3 and Heero is a level 4 unit. So it's a pilot, burst add to your hand. When paired, the unit gets an extra AP and HP when linked. So when you pair, it's a 2/1. When you link it, it's going to be a 3/2. And there's a couple of ones that you definitely want to link in order to get that rush as well. So here we go. Yeah, we go. Okay, so keep this in mind. This is Operation Meteor, Heero, and this one is also a Xeon new type. So depending on the different mechs that we put in here, they'll be able to link and pair with those as well. Now we have our command, but this is a command / pilot. This is Peaceful Timber or the Quatre Rabera winner. This is from STO2. It's at a 4 cost. So you could use it as a pair in order to get you 1/1. It's also Operation Meteor. So if any Gundams use that, you can link it. But it also has a really great action. So you can use it during the end of your opponent's turn or when they attack, and you definitely want to use it when they attack. During the battle, your shield cards cannot receive damage from enemy units that are 4 or lower. Now keep in mind, they can still smack bases around, but anything that takes a shield out, you can totally block 4 or lower. Really amazing card. So there you go. So these are your 12 pilots of the deck. Now we'll move on to our bases. We're running about 6 of them in here. This is St. Gabriel Institute from STO2, level 2. So when you burst, you deploy it, right? When you deploy, you have to grab a shield, then look at the top 2, return 1 into the top or bottom. So it's a little bit of sifting, but basically it's just here for a really cheap base with 5 health. Next, we have Famel. So we're running 2 of these and 4 of these. So we have 4 Famels. This is from STO3, 3 costs. So burst is deploy. Deploy is add a shield. Then if it's your turn, meaning it sucks if you get this as a trigger, but at least you get the shield. It's better if you do play this on your turn because you get to deploy 1 rested Char Zaku Xeon with 3 attack, 1 HP unit token, which is pretty much this one. It's a token. So this is a straight token that's going to be rested. Meaning if you play it on your turn, it's get rested, and then your opponent has to decide if they want to go for this unit, which costs 1, which has 1 HP, but then if they attack into it, they get Retaliation 3, which is pretty good. It also counts as a 0 cost unit, so your opponent can do some shenanigans with that. But there you go. Those are your 6 bases. Next off, we're running our commands. And besides the Quater winner, whatever, this is the other one. This is First Contact. So this is from GD01. GD, remember, is the upcoming set. 3 costs 3, command, First Contact. If you burst, you play 1 temp resource. If you use this during your main, you get to use and ramp up 1 rested resource. Now, This is a pretty expensive card, and it's kind of tough to use it. A lot of the times I found myself having it kind of dead in my hand, so we're really testing it out to see if we want to be able to use this or not. But this one kind of goes high with a bunch of 6 cost and 5 cost units, so having these early, if you don't have any other plays, will just help you in the long run. But I'm still testing it out whether I want to run 4 or just 2 of these. Now we're moving on to all of our Gundams, our units. This is one drop, Zaku 1. It's just a straight 1-2. It's a pretty decent card to put on the field on turn 1. So there we go, running 4 of these. Next off, we're running Zaku 2. This is yet your second early game card, 2 cost 1. It's a 1-2 unit as well. But however, when this attacks, you gain 2. So it has the basic stats here, but when you attack, you can take out a one of their early EX bases. So it's pretty good. So that's your early game. And also Maganak. This is a 3-2 unit. So basically it's much better than this, except it's 3-2. So the stats are really good. However, this one also has the Maganak Corpse, which is a trait used for another unit in here, which we'll talk about. So it's a little bit of more versatility there. Now we have Char Zaku 2. As soon as you get your early game and stuff, you can start putting anything down from here. And most of these, if not all, you'll be able to pair and link into get abilities and rush. So Char Zaku, this is a 3 cost, 3 level, 2 cost during pair when destroyed. Remember, pair does not mean linked. You could literally pair this with Heero. You could pair it with Char. If you pair with Char, it's gonna be linked. If you pair it with the the winner card, it's a pair. And when it gets destroyed, you deploy one of these tokens. So once again, early game, it's all about swarming and getting a bunch of tiny units in order to get Heero to finish out the game. So there you go. This is a really good card. 2, 3, 4. So this one has potential, link, and rush. Next, we have Wing Gundam Bird Mode. This is your mid-game hero card to use. 3 level, 3 cost from STO2. It's a 2-2. It's pretty weak. However, when you deploy, you get a temp resource, but it's also a nice ramp, a nice damage plus with Heero. Remember, specifically, if Heero gets a linked unit, it gets +1/+1 as well. So this will be a 5/4 unit for a rushing 5/4 unit of 3. That's pretty good, man. So this is a great card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna talk about the Gundam Sandrock. So this is a 5 level 3 unit, and these ones are really they're really late game, which is why we have some of the ramping cards in here. This is from GD01, Gundam Sandrock. When you deploy, you may deploy a Maganak Corpse from your hand. So if you find a bunch of these later, you might as well keep it because you can summon that. And if you have the Raberba winner, this becomes Link, and you could rush. So it's a pretty solid unit with potential swarming, but definitely rush. Now for the final winner of the game, you want to see this. Even if you find 2 of them in your early hand, you keep these, man. These things are really good. So this is a Wing Gundam from STO2, 6 level, 4 cost. Breach 5, meaning if this unit attacks and destroys an enemy, you do 5 to their base, you do 5 to their shield. It doesn't matter. It's not trample, it's specifically 5. So it does whatever the leftovers, it doesn't matter. It's 5. Even if it's a 1-to-1 or it trades, it's a 5. It's really good. However, it has a second ability here. The unit may choose an active character 4 or less as its attack target. So you're able to take out cards before they can even do anything on the field. So as usual, the best pairing for this is going to be with its link unit Heero. So this is what it could potentially be for you guys. So this is your end game unit, and it's really easy to play. If you are at level 6, both of these cost 5 total to put out. So it's going to be a +1/1 as well. So it's going to be a, what is this, 6, 7, wow, a 7/7 card. God dang, that thing's nuts, dude. Yeah, that's freaking good, dude. So this is it. You want to get just a bunch of these. But if you need to, quickly go out the game, quickly win, you can throw out that the Wing Gundam other one. What was that? Wing Gundam Bird Mode. Yeah, Wing Gundam Bird Mode. But anyway, we've been having a lot of fun with these decks, been testing them out, and hopefully you guys like Gundam, and maybe I can do more deck profiles for you guys. But this is the pure green one that we're using. When all the decks and cards finally release, we can really hone this in and become more synergized. But you can see the theme going on here. Early game archetypes with Char and then middle game with Gundam Sandrock, and then late game with Heero. It's pretty cool. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Just let me know down in the description what decks you want to see next. What would you add or remove here? And yeah, if you're excited for Gundam, I just really want to reiterate, let me know so we can put more up. Otherwise, we're going to move on to other games. So thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.